Testing. All right. You can cut out that other.
Hey, yo, aim. Yeah. Run it up, Blondo.
Hey, see y'all from Texas, where we sit riding swangers and put diamonds in our neck.
Good evening, everybody. This is your boy, Doc Holiday. We are back with another HBCU tonight, powered by HBCU Overdrive. Make sure that you like the stream, comment, share, and most of all, subscribe to the channel. Make sure that you hit that notification bell on the YouTube channel to get everything HBCU Overdrive. Also, if you're on Twitter, hit that follow button on the Twitter page and then come over to the YouTube page and subscribe. And if you want to become an exclusive member, hit that join button on the YouTube side. And you can join for as low as $4.99. Yes, $4.99. What up, though? Hey, man, look, I just want to say some things before we get all up into this whole thing. So, yesterday I was with the First Lady of Fat Mouth Sports, aka Miss Danny, aka that little spark plug, that little firecracker. She came up here to Dallas from New Orleans to cover Suno basketball. And of course, they was playing Paul Quinn, which is the HBCU here in Dallas. It was pretty much, hey man, she a spark plug. Hey, she is spark plug. Y'all just don't. If you haven't talked to her, hung out with her, you don't know what you're missing. But man, she is a whole bowl of energy. Both games, men, women and men, they were both lit. First and foremost, I like to shout out Paul Quinn for having us over there yesterday. That was my first time being at Paul Quinn since it's been a while. This is before they made all the major renovations and stuff like that. So probably about 10, 15 years ago. The last time I actually stepped foot, walked the campus and everything on Paul Quinn campus was when I would say after, like, when Paul Quinn moved up to Dallas from Waco and took over the spot where Bishop College was at. That's where the old Bishop College was at. And they have done amazing work in the last 25 years. That's crazy. But and the floor, everybody remember we talked, you're seeing pictures of the basketball court. It is a sight to see, especially if you have not been there before. The women for Suno, they lost to Paul Quinn, to the Lady Tigers. I forgot what the score was, but I could check it back and see it. And then the men, Suno men won yesterday in overtime by 3. Very up and down game. Had got some pictures, got some videos of it. But the crazy thing was, being that Paul Quinn is some small HBCU, only got like about 600-700 students that go there. But the fact that I got a chance to meet a member of the Fab Five, Jimmy King. Of course, I know Jimmy King is from Dallas. He's from he went to Plano East. But still, I got a chance to meet Jimmy King, talk to Jimmy King, and get a picture with him. Is nuts. It's nuts. I did not even know that, man. And dude looked like he never aged, like for real. Like seriously. He it looked like he could go out there and still hoop. Give somebody 20. But man, it was an honor. It was an honor to meet Jimmy King and to talk to Jimmy King and stuff like that. And it's so crazy because I don't be seeking where these players and these players be at and stuff like that. It just come. I don't know. It just comes. It's natural, man. Like seriously, I don't go out and look for famous people and nobody like that. It just come naturally. I know a lot of people are still watching the NFL playoff game, watching the Bears and the Rams. Looking like it's a pretty good defensive battle. What we saw earlier today in Foxborough with the Texans and the Patriots, pretty much was a defensive battle. I don't know. I don't know what to say about CJ Stroud. I'm still saying he's the quarterback. What up, KD? I still say he's the quarterback for the Houston Texans, right? Quarterback for the Houston Texans. But I think after that third interception, it was. You couldn't really recover from that. Yesterday was a thriller in Denver with the Broncos taking out with the Broncos. Who did they play yesterday? Damn, I just forgot all about that. Happy holiday, everybody. Who did they play yesterday? Someone remind me, who did the Broncos play yesterday? Was it Buffalo. I'm tripping. Never took out Buffalo in overtime, 33-30. But in the end, they lost. You know, the Broncos lost Bo Nix for the rest of the playoffs with a fractured ankle. Jared Stidham, straight out of Stephenville, Texas. He will be starting the game next week in the AFC Championship game. That's crazy. That's crazy. You have to remind me. You have to don't beat me up because I spent most of the day at Paul Quinn. From 11:45 to probably about I'd say close to 6 o'clock. I was at Paul Quinn. I was at Paul Quinn College. And then of course Seattle giving San Fran the business. Giving them the when I say giving them the business, giving them the business. So yeah, that's what happened to Oh my God. Whew. So no Kansas City Chiefs, no Philadelphia Eagles, no Baltimore Ravens, no Pittsburgh Steelers, no who else? No Detroit Lions. No, none of them teams are in the playoffs or looking for an NFL championship. Even my damn Cowboys, we ain't in it. So we ain't in it. So I that's all I can say. That's all I can say. But I know it's like I said, people still watch the game. And I'm about to tune into it, see what's going on. But before we go ahead and get into the what's on the lineup for tonight, we go ahead and hit that good commercial break. Be right back in just a second. It's your boy Doc Holiday. Become a subscriber on HBCU Overdrive on YouTube, and you can follow me on all social media platforms at HBCU_Overdrive on Twitter and Instagram. You can catch me on TikTok at Holiday1925 and on Facebook under my real name, David E. Smith Douglas. Also, when you become an exclusive family member, you get all the membership perks. You get all the exclusive members only videos, early access to new videos, member shoutouts, and members only live chats. And also you can get birthday shout outs on here and win member when you become a subscriber. You can also hit the donation to the Cash App at HBCU Overdrive. You can hit the PayPal David Smith 1925, and you can hit the Zelle David E. Smith 30 at gmail.com. Remember, all proceeds go towards the channel, not the pocket. All right, we are back, y'all. KD said the Bears playing like they want to sit on the couch next week. It's 40 years. It's been 40 years since the Bears won the Super Bowl. I can't brag about that because it's been 30 years since my Cowboys won the Super Bowl. But we gonna go ahead and get all into it. Martin Luther King Parade, man. Y'all know Martin Luther King Parade here in Dallas is tomorrow morning. I'm gonna try to make my way up there. Not way up there, but I'm gonna try to make my way down to South Dallas, over by the Martin Luther King Center to sit in on it, get my camera, take pictures of it. But other than that, I know everybody, whoever got parades, you got parades tomorrow. Let a brother know. Put it in the chat. But yeah, man, it's Martin Luther King weekend. That means my child has a whole day off tomorrow, so she got a 3-day weekend. Like a daddy. Oh wow. Well, I know it's cold in Chicago, y'all. I know it's. I'm looking at it on my phone. I know it's cold in Chicago. I can't. Um, but yeah, you also know, you all know what that means. Martin Luther King Day tomorrow parade, and then you got basketball. You got basketball games coming up. I think most of everybody's playing. Well, the Mississippi teams are playing the Texas teams, Alabama State, Alabama A&M. Um, uh, I think who's playing Bethune and fans? I don't know. I got to check and see on the schedule on that one. But we got some. I mean, got some good basketball for tomorrow. Um, on the college side, and then on the NBA side, sure, we got. I know my Mavericks are playing the Knicks, and we probably ain't gonna do it without Cooper Flag, which sucks because we already ain't got AD, we ain't got Kyrie either, so it's gonna suck for us. It feel like 19 degrees, like 19 degrees, like 70 degrees wind chill. Oh fuck no, 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 no. I can't do it. I can't do the cold like that. Oh yeah, tomorrow night, Indiana versus Miami in a national championship game is going to be a good one. Uh, on the docket for the game tomorrow, Indiana they win. This will be their very first national championship in football, so they can be added to the list as a school who won a national championship in football and in basketball. Um, on the other hand, for Miami wins tomorrow. This would be a record because Miami would have won in every decade except the 2010s since the 1980s. They have won in the 80s. They have won in the 90s. They have won in the 2000s. They did not win in the 2010s. And if they win tomorrow, they'll be winning in the 2020s. We could put some money on that. I bet you Miami horse collar Indiana. We could put some money on it. But then just think about that. Just think about that. What Miami has done. They have won with Howard Schnellenberger. They have won with Jimmy Johnson. They have won with Dennis Erickson. They didn't win it with Bush Davis, but they did win it with Larry Coker. And if they get a chance to, they will have won it with they'll win one with Mario Cristobal, which will be six. Which would be six. Man, this weather is playing a factor in this game tomorrow. I mean, today, right now. But anyway, man, look, let's get ready to it. I ain't got no first and 10 like that other show does, but let's get ready to it, y'all. Um, let me see something. Let's see if I can grab some folks on here. Man. But yeah, they are moving the ball. Mm-mm-mm. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Anyway, let's get into it. Don't don't shit on me about this banner that I'm about to create. All right. All right. Let's see. Have you found your home today? That is the topic of discussion. When I say have you found your home today, meaning have you found your home out of that transfer portal? What we saw last week, especially with the major teams like Jackson State, were was a heavy blitz on offers, offers, official visits, and commitments. So that's what you seen last week. A lot of teams are going on the blitz to try to go ahead and replace the players. You know, they everybody most teams are going on the blitz to replace everything that they have in the you know from the transfer portal. So that is what you see with with the current situation. Um, Going in and like I said, you have like Jackson State. I'm gonna say Jackson State for example. Of course, I was Jackson State. Y'all know that. We had we had 25. We had 28 official visits, and out of those 28 official visits, 25 of those players committed to Jackson State University. Um, uh, and then you have some other schools that are, I wouldn't say moving at a snail's pace, but hey, good evening. I wouldn't say they're moving at a snail's pace, but they are Okay, there we go. But I asked the question, have you found your home today? Because a lot of kids now that was in the transfer portal, they are finding their home. And the reason why I asked that is because now that since the portal is closed, that the portal is closed, and if you are still in the portal, do you know where you're going? Do you know where you want to go? And to me, I feel like you should have already known where you wanted to go. You should already know where you want to go. It's it's crazy to see that there's still over 6,000 kids in the portal now. There's over 6,000 kids in the portal right now. Before this blitz came around, there were over 10,000 kids in the transfer portal. And the fact that the portal is only one portal now. There's only one portal now. So as a coach, you have to make use of it. You have to make use of it wisely. It don't sound cool, but this is the way of the world of college athletics now, especially um, college football and basketball. So looking at, like I said, looking at certain things now is kind of crazy. Um, uh, Troy would be with me in just a minute. He got to finish dinner. uh, but on our side in our world for HBCU football, the one name that the one name that I still see in the portal right now would be Andrew Body from Alabama State. We would think that he would be able to, he would have been able to find him a place to go. A while back, especially since he's been out of the, he's been um, especially since he's been out of the game for the last since uh, since towards the end of October. Yes. But when you just think about it, when you really think about it, um, I'm wondering if not because of his injury history, but because teams are looking out, looking at other things. Let me see what you got to say. If you're stuck on the portal and your former team says, hit me back, hit the road, Jack, don't come back no more, where does that leave your education? No more scholarship. Mm, that's a good way of putting stuff right there. I mean, that's a good thing to say about your scholarship. I mean, because I'm still trying to figure out. Here's the thing. I want to understand this, y'all. I'm trying to understand how a kid like Andrew Body, a kid like Andrew Body is still in the portal right now. I don't know if he found a home yet or anything like that. I don't know since yesterday. Yesterday was no, not yesterday, but Friday was the last day of the portal being open. Nice defense. Um, but a guy like TJ Finley, who's been playing college football since what 2018, who is on his what seventh seventh school, but a kid like Andrew Body can't find him. He can't find a place to go and finish out his last season of college football. Touchdown. But a guy like TJ Finley, who can go, who is on his seventh school. Remember, he started at LSU, Auburn, Texas State, Western Kentucky. Tulane, Georgia State, and now he's going back to Texas to Incarnate Word. 7 schools. I don't claim the Tulane part because he didn't actually stay there for long. But for him to go to 7 schools, he gets the opportunity to play out of those 7 years, out of those 7 schools, two of the schools he had production, and the rest are dud. I don't know what to say.
Yo,
What up, though?
what up, though?
Man, trying to figure out where these kids gonna find him a home, man, from this portal.
I think in the words of the old folks, beggars can't be choosers. And you might need to take the offer that you got, even if you don't want it, so you can stay in shape and keep some active footage. And
Yeah,
on the flip side, that might turn out to be where you are supposed to be.
true.
Um, I hate for some of those kids that were advised to jump by, like Tremaine Jackson said, they uncle, and
Yeah,
it ain't working out. I think we have talked about this portion of it extensively on strike season. Um, and it goes back to a long conversation we had a couple weeks ago about having open and honest conversations about kids and sports and what their ceiling actually is. If you have played, even if you didn't play, even if you got a scholarship and were given a helmet and shoulder pads for a D1 program, you are already in the top 3% of everybody that will ever touch a ball.
that's it.
So, and that again, that might be your ceiling. Figure out what you like, figure out what you want to do, get that free degree, and move on. And when somebody be like, man, you played ball. Yeah, I played college ball. It ain't a lot of people that get to say that. And to say I played college ball at a D1 level. Everybody don't get to say that.
Nah, not at all.
So that's my 2 cents on it. I think I would what's interesting to me is we seem to have these portal issues in football only. Like I'm not seeing these things. I'm not seeing this in baseball. I'm not seeing it in basketball on either side. Not seeing it in softball. Not seeing it in but football is what is it? Hell, you probably got a better chance of playing pro baseball than football. They got a bigger roster.
But that's one thing with baseball, they don't have to use transfer portal. They can say, "Shoot, I'm gonna go to the draft,
Go to the farm. Yeah, they can go to the farm system.
go to the farm system." Like y'all can say college baseball. You know, college baseball can be a farm system. It is, and it ain't, because I mean, if it, they not getting paid for it, not in college.
Nah, no, they not.
But if they get drafted out of high school, let's just say they got what, maybe $100,000 or
Yep.
maybe a $25,000 signing bonus. Guess what? They about to kill it with that signing bonus. They ain't got to worry about that. The hell, they can, if they feel slighted. I'm going to my affiliate.
Yep.
I'm going to my farm team.
So, but I don't know. I wish all of them the best though. Cause like Danny said, at the end of the day, they are legally adults, but I call them adults with training wheels. They don't know what the fuck they doing.
Hey, brains ain't developed till after 25, so you ain't.
Exactly.
But
So
here's another thing. I was just thinking is how can somebody like TJ Finley get to another goddamn school, but we got Andrew Bynum who had has better who had better numbers last season than TJ Finley, and he only played what 8 games last year.
Yeah, 8 or 9. Honestly, I think his injury history worked against him. I honestly believe it. I think if we put Andrew body and TJ Finley's body with no history, with no injury history, but the same rocket arm and the same numbers, it's a completely different story. I think we're asking fecal teams, fecal coaches to take a chance on a guy who, on record, you can see it has not played a full season ever. So where does that leave them? We gonna pay you this money. We gonna tie up a scholarship. We gonna bring you in, and some dumbass miss a block on the left side, third game of the season, and now you out. And I don't know when I'm getting you back, or if that shoulder goes out again. So I don't think it was his lack of talent because the talent is absolutely there. I think they don't trust him health.
Okay, I wouldn't trust TJ Finley no way because
I wouldn't either.
he like a damn foster kid.
He is gonna roam until he finds him another home. You right.
He's like a foster kid, bro. I just don't see what it is with him that I'm sorry, these motherfucking teams or schools, what they see in him, like seriously, bro. Like
I don't either. I mean, because I don't think it can't be coaching up the younger guys because he's an asshole. So I don't know. Maybe it's an inside scoop that they know that we don't know. I said it in the group chat. I think that man has a kid. Like, yeah, he has 2 kids. There's
got
one.
2 kids and he married.
Bro, we need plumbers, welders, CDL, PE teachers, police officers, you name it. We need it, G. Like at this point, the dream is over. Unless you gonna go to the what is it, USF?
I wouldn't want that. I don't even want him there.
He definitely wouldn't the CFL not gonna look at him at all. Like he has no options unless he go to the army and play for the base team.
He said, it's a question. If you get hurt, is the NIL do a refund? No, it's not.
No,
No, it's
no,
not.
it's just like the do the Lakers get a refund if LeBron get hurt?
Nope.
Thank you. You gave me this money to play, and in the commission of me playing and trying to win, I got hurt. It's part of the contract.
It's sports.
Yep.
So I'm not giving you back your money. This money is good and spent.
Uh-huh. That's part of the contract. And none of those contracts will hold rate if they even attempted to build an anti-injury clause in there. That makes zero sense.
Yeah.
Not even feasible. The only way he can not get injured is if he's standing over there by the coach.
You right here. Hey, come on the side of me, sir.
Right. Put a headset on, grab a clipboard. That's the only way you're not gonna get hurt. I put in the group chat. I don't think Troy seen it. Mark Davis in Miami watching Unravel right now.
Uh, don't get Troy started. He said he gonna be on after he eat his dinner. Let him
Mark,
finish his dinner.
hey, they just showed Muddy Mark on the sideline in Miami.
Mark over there looking like let me see who I can get for the Aces.
Shit. Honestly, with everybody You know, pretty everybody with the exception of the rookies and like two people are all free agents. The entire league except
Mm,
rookies and two people.
mm.
Yeah, I damn that was a good block. I think it's gonna be interesting because I don't know a lot of teams not gonna look the same. I know that's why they fighting so hard in the CBA. Because now if they first of all they should have lifted that hard salary cap years ago. But if they lift that hard salary cap, you can keep more teams kind of looking the same. But that's another conversation for another show.
Now I'm gonna tell folks. Yesterday I was with Danny. So Danny came pick me up yesterday, and we had to get over there because the game started at 1 o'clock at All Queen, and so uh getting over there. First and foremost, first and foremost, I really did not know how short Danny was.
She said she was like 4'11".
She's 4'9". She's
Um,
all of 4'9". And she said, so we did a little impromptu video, and she was like, "You see how tall? Like, what up, man? You see?" Said she had on 3-inch boots, right? Three boots with 3-inch heels on it, right? And I was like, she's like, yeah, and this nigga is still taller than me, right?
was she
Right.
even chest level, bro?
Nah, my baby girl chest level with me.
Dang, Danny. Yeah, that's short.
I was just saying, Danny funny. She cool. She a firecracker. Yeah, yeah.
Well, we get that when she pops into the show.
And, yeah. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Well, yeah. I mean, I damn near crashed, bro. I crashed out after I ate half of my fucking hamburger. I went to hood spot over in Oak Cliff called Wingfields. If you ain't never been to Dallas, Oak Cliff, you know where Wingfield is. Hey, I need you to go over there.
I got to come to Dallas. See what y'all talking about.
Uh Rams look like they coming to play some defense.
I don't know how I feel about this potential Super Bowl. You know how they talk about Super Bowls you don't want to see. This might be one of them ones. Like, who the hell wants to see this shit?
It was good. Yeah, the 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 Patriots. I mean, people want to see the Patriots because they want to see what life after Belichick. If they can get a chip, I think they can get one.
I just don't want them to get one.
The way it's looking at, it might be the Rams and the Seahawks
Uh,
in the, in,
yeah,
in the, in the NFC Championship game.
yeah,
Denver
but
ain't gonna
then
make it because Bo Nix is out.
damn.
I don't think they'll
Again,
make.
this shit finna be wild. This shit finna be crazy.
Yeah, the 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 Bills and their misfortune in the playoffs in the second round mainly,
Fuck them niggas.
and they don't have to have they don't have they ain't played no Chiefs
Nope,
because the Chiefs have been a thorn in their side for the longest. They ain't got to play no Ravens.
nope.
They shoot Houston. I just CJ Stroud didn't show up in the game today.
Nope.
I mean, especially if you throw 4 interceptions. Shit, I should have just kept my prize pick somewhere else.
Man, he's still young though. He's still young.
Yeah, we say he's still young, but shit, man, this is what your third season.
Yeah. I mean, again, I am not a Tom Brady fan by a long shot, but what Tom said made sense. How
What
was
is?
CJ Stroud when he came in the league? 23.
Yeah, he was young.
So before you used to not get a quarterback out of college until they was what, about 25?
Yeah.
And then you would bring a rookie in and he would sit behind the dude that's been there probably 4 5 years, who sat behind the dude that had been there for 4 5 years. So one, they can develop, they can see the differences in the game. They can see the play calling. They can get used to the playbook. They can get used to seeing different defenses get thrown at them. And then you say, all
Uh-huh.
right, young buck, go, right?
Yep.
Now you get the dude that's 23 out of college, not even finished growing yet. Here you go win me a Super Bowl. What?
I win the Super Bowl.
It's a grown man game. And then you wondering why these guys, why the switches and flipping for these guys sometimes until year 4 or 5. When in traditionally, that's when they would actually see the field. The switch flipped in practice against the practice team. Cool. Now you got so
So
this
Bo
is the
Nix,
state we in.
also Bo Nix not being there. Bo Nix not being fractured ankle. He out. He ain't coming back. He'll be back for a start of training camp.
Yep.
Hey, let's get the crash out to go from 5, 4, 3, 2. Mark Davis is in Miami at the Unrivaled game.
This motherfucker can't do his job for shit.
And he down there in full ace. He down there in full aces gear too. I mean, I don't know. I would like to hope that y'all done already called Mike Tomlin, but Mike Tomlin look 10 years younger already. I don't think he coming.
I mean, you're a billionaire. You can do what you want to do. Because when I hit this Powerball, I'm gonna do what I want to do. But
You gonna do? What you gonna do? Buy the Raiders?
I ain't got that kind. I don't know. It's gonna. I need to hit one of them $1 billion Powerballs, like
Uh,
$2 billion Powerballs to try and get that. And that might not
and
even be enough.
and I don't think Nevada got state income taxes, and they let you claim it anonymously.
Ooh,
See,
nasty
Exactly.
work. Nasty work.
Hmm.
All right, let's get back to this subject at hand, man. We gonna talk about this. Let's talk about this. Have you found your home today? Transfer portal is closed. Now we talked about this. We talked about this extensively for the last couple of weeks before the transfer portal opened. When it opened, now it's closed. Sure. What's your opinion on certain players not having a home to go to?
I'm gonna try and say this nicely because I do like this team, right? Kennesaw State is still looking for a quarterback. Florida State is still just throwing shit at the wall to see what sticks. And D2 portal is open until June. So all hope is not lost. But if you were hoping to get paid from the portal and you have not found a home yet, you ain't that player. Find you somewhere to get and sit down. Fact.
Ain't that what I said?
Yeah. Sit down somewhere.
It's man, y'all got to understand well the times that we are in now.
Hey, Doc, mute me real quick. I'm trying to shave.
Um, it's and y'all know I'm pro player movement. I want these kids to be able to move around and go where they want to go. But there's a
Mm-hmm.
second part to that. The second part of that is you got to have a plan. All right. If you wasn't like that and somebody was whispering in your ear that you was, and you jumped your behind in the portal, you made a bad move. But you can recover. Like you can recover. If you got eligibility left, you can still go JUCO. Go JUCO, get you some stats and some film,
Mm-hmm.
and then find you another home. If you in the portal because your grades ain't what they're supposed to be, take this year off, work out,
Go to
and
JUCO.
get
Go
your
to
grade.
JUCO route. Go to
You can go
JUCO
JUCO
route.
route too. Only reason I didn't say JUCO immediately is because I got some history with people at my institution who went the JUCO route, was supposed to get their grades, did a whole lot of playing, but didn't get their grades. So it didn't work out for us. But grades is the first part of you being in shape. If you're in the academic shape, you being in shape.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Especially with HBCU players, and we just need to call a spade a spade. It seems like the NCAA like to throw the book at HBCUs over APR more than they do other places. So you got to get your grades. And then, see, this I don't be wanting to be the bad guy, but let's be honest. If your kid ain't a prototypical D1 FBS player and a FCS school or a D2 school is showing your kid love, look at it.
Yep.
Look at it. Because it is rare that a 6 foot, 170 pound quarterback gets a scholarship to Florida State. That don't happen a lot. That don't happen a lot. But also, you got to be the JUCO National Player of the Year and an All American to get something like that. So be realistic, and again, not the realistic guy, but be realistic in what your asks are and what you have the ability to be. If you got all that in alignment, then you shoot for the stars. If it work out, great. If not, you got somewhere to be come this spring.
Mm-hmm.
Or, you can always be like Duke and steal your quarterback, then have your quarterback stolen from you and complain about somebody stealing your quarterback. It's always that.
Now, on that note right there, that was crazy because that was crazy because Miami said we're gonna use the money that we get from Adidas. We're gonna go and pay Duke that buyout to get your quarterback and for him to come over here with us.
So you being nice.
That's being nice.
I'm saying, no, you being nice in your assessment.
Surely being nice though. Because I'm going to pay you five. I'm going to pay you five. What? I'm going to pay you $10 million. $4.5 to $5 million is to pay out his NIL deal. The rest of it goes to him.
So
who getting played?
Florida State getting played. I'll tell you how Florida State getting played. This is how Florida State getting played.
Florida State. Jamal, I need Jamal back over here.
No, listen. This is. I'm just follow me. Just walk with me here. Florida State and Clemson sues the ACC. The ACC then agrees to a settlement that agrees to a unbalanced disbursement that is built on the field success, TV ratings, and college football playoffs and the NCAA tournament for March Madness. Miami gets into the playoffs, and the ACC says, you know what? That $20 million, y'all can keep the whole thing. That would not happen had Florida State not sued the ACC. Remember, the Ibis thought about getting into that lawsuit, but the price to get in that lawsuit was high. Now they got the money to go get them a quarterback, a high level NIL, and they're going to get uneven disbursement because their ratings from this playoff run gives them another, I think, $5 to $10 million.
I'm over here
So
in between haircuts trying to look less raggedy, and he want to make this whole conversation about Florida State.
it, it, yeah, it is technically about Florida State and Clemson. I know it said
Mm.
Florida State.
No, it is. This is definitely all of their fault.
Um,
But at the
it,
same, but at the end of the day, Miami said, we're going to use our money from Adidas to pay him, and you give you the money to pay out his NIL contract.
Hey,
That way,
that's they would do the same thing if they were stealing the coach. If they was trying to steal the coach, they would have to pay out the contract before you can come to Miami. What's the
mhm.
difference?
The other thing is this Florida, they don't really have to give Duke nothing. Miami didn't give Wisconsin nothing for that boy, and he's starting.
I mean, but because they conference mates, they gave it to him. I think had they not been in the ACC with him, they wouldn't have got nothing.
Okay,
right?
yeah, I can see it. I can see them
So
going. You know what? You ain't ACC. Fuck you.
yeah, yeah, right. You ain't ACC, so you ain't getting this money, bitch. Bye, sue me. So, but no, all of this is Florida State and Clemson's fault, and it's gonna be interesting how this shake out. Because remember, I put in the group chat, the ACC probably gonna get sued again. Because I can see them same two schools that started this bullshit saying, "Hey, how they get to keep all their money?" Yeah, the lawsuit gonna get thrown out because
Well,
you the ones that kicked the Hornets nest and started all. Well, not even the Hornets nest, started the Avalanche and then want to run and cry.
Time
well,
out, time out, time out,
Florida
yeah.
State ain't gonna
Hold on,
sue.
hold on,
Clemson
hold
might.
on, hold
Florida
on
State
now,
ain't.
hold on now. What in the fuck was Caleb Williams even thinking going about 30 yards back and throwing a touchdown strike?
Kiss
I
my
just,
stinking
I
black
just,
ass.
that
Kiss
just,
my
I
stinking
just,
black ass.
yes. What the? Oh my god! I'm sorry, I had to interrupt. I just look, y'all know me. Y'all know I watch. I'll be on here and I have my phone and earpiece in. What in the hell?
So I'm gonna just say this because I am normally a Caleb Williams. Why you doing all this crazy scrambling hater? He owned. That was the only play he had. That was a go make me a play. That's one of those situations where you tell the quarterback go make a play. I'm okay with that. I am okay with that. You can't even if you're the Rams, you can't even be mad at that play.
I, I'm not mad at the play. I'm
Oh
I'm
wow.
just saying. I'm just saying. I'm just saying though. You don't never see something like that in a playoff game.
Hey, hell, in this era of football, I guess so.
True, sure is. But yeah, so I know we talked about this last week, and Troy, you made a point where when Marcus Stokes got off the board and decided to take his talents to Memphis from West Florida, and you were like, Andrew Body is in trouble.
Yeah. Like we keep acting like it's not tears to this quarterback. And again, please understand, I love HBCU football. I absolutely love Andrew Body and what he does for HBCU football. That UAB game put him on the map. That being said, he was not ever a 1 or 2 level quarterback. He was like a late 2, third tier quarterback, right? When the
Mm-hmm.
West Florida kid went, and I didn't see Andrew Body immediately go to Kennesaw State, I got concerned. Frankly, right now he hasn't signed anywhere that I've seen.
Yeah, yeah.
Blue has said he was signing like the end of this week, early part of next week. Well, nobody's signing anything until Tuesday or Wednesday. Nothing is going to be official till Tuesday or Wednesday because Monday is a holiday. So unless this happened on Thursday, yeah, we're not seeing it. So again, this is not. I want to make sure everybody understand because I know Mama about to be around sometimes. This is not any
Yeah,
disrespect,
nobody's
and
saying anything bad. We just talking about what it is. Nobody's saying
yeah,
anything bad about it.
Yeah.
Willie Simmons was never an Andrew Body fan for some reason. I don't know why. I don't know.
He called Willie when he was transferring out of Texas State, and Willie didn't call him back when he was that fan.
Okay,
Willie
so
went and got what his name from Central Michigan, Daniel.
So Willie got Daniel Richardson from Central Michigan.
Yeah,
yeah,
Daniel signed. Daniel committed and signed before Willie left and stayed after he
Oh,
left.
that's right.
yeah,
So
but yeah, uh, um, this you're seeing JUCO players sign before Body sign. All right.
mhm.
Again, maybe the paperwork is already done with Kennesaw State. I do not know. That was the last place that we thought he might end up. Right. I don't
Yep.
know. Um, it's not that Willie doesn't like running quarterbacks because Musa like ran enough.
Musa was a statue, bro. That's not
No, is
Willie. Willie.
that is
Willie
kind of
was
what it is. Willie don't want run first quarterbacks. He wants you to
Yeah,
go through your progressions and make a throw. And if you go through your progressions, you can't throw. Go take off.
yeah.
But
Check
he
out.
don't. Willie want pocket quarterbacks. Willie was a pocket quarterback. Willie could run. Willie was not
I'm
going to
about to say
run.
Willie could run though. That's what I'm saying. I thought he could run.
Yes, he could, but his my uncle was his high school coach. This will make you crazy. So my uncle played for Alabama State. He came out of Quincy, Florida. His name was Rodale Thomas. Played for the Seahawks and for the Miami Dolphins. He kept him he kept him a statue quarterback. He didn't believe in running quarterbacks either, and that was in the '90s and 2000s. So it's just a carryover from that.
So, and that's the other thing. If Kennesaw State, Jerry Mack is at Kennesaw State, right?
Yep,
Yep.
just signed the deal.
If he did not offer, now anything that my thought process is completely gone. Because my thought
Wait,
process
so
was
they saying he didn't even offer?
Kennesaw State was a guarantee. So if Kennesaw State didn't offer, and again, I haven't called to verify any of this to the people that I would normally call. This all you just popped that up, right? But if that's true, that's a concern. And my understanding a month ago was that Body loved Alabama State.
Yeah,
Absolutely
I
loved
honestly,
Alabama State.
I was surprised to see him jump in the portal. That's one name I did not expect to see.
Memphis has a quarterback from West Florida.
Hmm. Hey, has that dude from Memphis signed anywhere yet?
Which one?
The quarterback from Memphis.
The quarterback from Memphis. He had like 4 years of eligibility left.
Where did he go?
I don't even know, man.
I want to say I saw him sign. I just can't remember where it was. I want to say it what I want to say Tulane, but I don't think he signed at Tulane. He signed like at a G5.
Oh, okay.
Man,
Okay.
OT. OT. And the Bears. Oh, the Rams got the ball.
y'all better hope the Rams win. Because I'm gonna be back on that. He don't deserve to be in the Hall of Fame discussion. Um,
Hey, EA, you right. That's exactly why the offense looked like that because Musa wasn't gonna run. He could, but that was not going to go through his brain first. He was gonna
yeah.
stand there and throw the ball. He even if he saw the defender coming at him, he was gonna make a play. And even if he got hit, he was not running.
Again, I don't. I was in the Celebration Bowl watching Musa look like a superhero till he threw them pick six, threw that pick six. Um,
Hey, he's still a superhero. He won.
yeah, he won. He won. But I
No,
will
what
say
made
this:
it? Mm-hmm.
Willie keeps the defense.
Yes.
Yeah, but see, that's what happened though, man. When you lose all the weapons and you don't know how to replace them.
It wasn't that like what people need to realize when after that Celebration Bowl, we had the first year of true transfer portal and NIL. That was the first real year. And FAMU on the FCS level suffered the biggest impact of any FCS school in the nation. And we keep forgetting about that. We keep forgetting about the defensive tackle that went to Illinois. And he
Mm-hmm.
only played he is playing,
You
but he
want to
hasn't had
know?
yeah.
He is not playing. That man spoke highly of him in a press conference and left him on the practice squad. So there
Um
you have it.
but
We
that was a
lost General
generational
Hunt.
General Hunt was a generational FBS player. He
No,
was
and
not
we
I'm sorry,
lost.
FCS player. He was not a FBS prototypical size player. So,
He was too small. The man was like 5'11".
hmm and I don't know.
And
You know what? I was in a group chat and somebody said that he was 6'2", whatever. Use a
no,
six
he is
foot
not.
two lie.
He is nowhere. That man is nowhere near 6'2"
I'm about to
at
say,
all.
when I seen him a couple years ago before he entered the portal championship game. I know I'm 6'4", y'all. I ain't believe Troy seen Troy.
Nah, Doc about 6'8". Don't let Doc lie to y'all. I
Well,
seen
I
Doc.
am 6'4". If
Doc
I
can
was
line up right now.
6'8", if I was 6'8", Danny would be a damn kid to me.
Doc can line up right now, y'all. Don't let him tell y'all that.
Nah, but no, you seen him, Doc.
He's he
He's like 5'10", 5'11".
5'10", 5'11". Yes.
Yes. So
So
not only did that team lose him, we also lost what his name? Shit, what was that boy name? He up there in Toledo.
no,
Uh,
I can't think of his
Yeah.
name right now.
And we lost him and Johnny Chaney went to Colorado.
oh yeah, yeah.
So
So
that year was well. Yeah, hold on. Now I can't tell you everything, but I'm gonna tell you this: that squad losing the players that they lost, a lot of that was outside NIL funds.
yes, that was his name. His name was something Dunn Jr. That was his name.
Um, and again, I don't want to go on it because I'm reveal too much, but it was a lot that happened with that squad.
And Chief say he took his ass to Cal and never touched the field. Never touched another play. They another down to college football.
So Dwayne,
Junior,
UMass is saying that they
Junior,
got their signal caller.
wait till he
You
get
man
there.
don't know they asshole from their elbow. What you
Man,
talking about?
bro, every
I'm
time
not gonna run it.
FAMU
Listen,
offer
I'm not gonna run that boy
somebody,
down.
every time FAMU will offer somebody UMass, but they turn around and immediately offer the same person. I looked at the staff to see if I knew somebody familiar. I don't know nobody on the staff, but if that's how they feel, if you like it, I love it. Maybe that's where he needs to be, and I hope it works out for him. That's where I'm leaving it.
Man, you know that's that old 1970s 70 ass when they still suffering.
And the Bears got the ball.
Nah, Jet going to Benedict. Um, Jet going to
Did he
Benedict. I
sign
don't know
though?
what Jet.
They offered, but did he sign?
I don't know. I don't know what JR gonna be on the depth charts. We won't know that until next August.
Yeah. I'll
Mm,
say this. If Jet is smart, if he gonna play D2, he better matriculate his way over Jacksonville. That dude in Jacksonville will make him a star. You might have to deal
yeah,
with his Louis Vuitton outfits, but that OC over there gonna make him a star.
Gucci suit.
Yep.
Now, we talk about Eric Dooley Gucci suit.
Yeah,
Yep.
Coach Gucci suit.
All right, man. But yeah, we talked about all that, man. But if you got, like we said, if you got have this D1 mindset, the FBS mindset, but your film says D2 and otherwise, stay where you at.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, or just be realistic. You're not playing in the NFL, my boy. Finish out your college years, get you a degree, and go move on with life. Go enjoy life. Go do something.
Is this a safe space?
Yeah.
It's always safe space. Come on now. You have that question every time we come on here.
All right. I'm finna make a whole bunch of people mad. If you a quarterback in the NFL and this you could go pro now, or you can hang around and make you $4 to $6 million, stay your behind in school. Your first
Mhm.
NFL contract not gonna give you $4 million your first year.
Nope.
I know this is not popular, but stay in school. Oh, Trinidad gonna play like everybody think Trinidad gone. The moment he filed in state court, every state court has said we'll grant the TRO, and because this is not anything that is pressing, by the time they get to appeals, the season will be over with. Get your money.
And Tyler
West Virginia,
Simpson going into the draft.
Tyler's crazy.
Who going to the draft?
Tyler Simpson
Tyler
from
Simpson,
from Bama.
Why?
because his daddy white and used to be a high school football coach.
Okay, makes a lot
I
of
said it.
sense.
I said it.
All right.
It's because everybody that has came out and said, "Oh, you can tell the mindset that his daddy has instilled in him. He's not going to transfer and ruin his legacy." What legacy? What legacy he got in Bama?
Hmm.
People get caught up in words that mean nothing. You
A
know who
Well,
legacy,
cares?
a
that's
legacy,
called the words
a
mean
Bama quarterback
things.
legacy is like Greg McElroy. Greg McElroy, when he came out of high school, he came out of South Lake Carolina. He was undefeated. He sat behind John Parker Wilson for what, 3 years, and then when he became the man, he went undefeated.
I'm gonna give everybody a reality check. If it ain't Joe Namath, ain't nobody talking about no Alabama quarterback. It's not happening.
No, not really.
Now,
They talking
or
about all the running backs, all them defensive players.
unless your name Jalen, Tua, or Bryce in the last,
Yeah, but
last 6-7 years.
nobody even really talks about Tua in Alabama. Is him just gonna play till he fucking
Emmett, say that ain't
dies?
so. Please don't tell me I'm about to watch him throw an interception.
He just threw the interception.
This that Joe Montana. I mean, you know what this is. This that Thomas Patrick stuff. It's that Thomas Patrick stuff. You put people in the Hall of Fame by playing bad. This is it. Matt Ryan, I hope he stub his toe every day. People
Let's
call
talk about
that
that.
dude the GOAT because of 28-3.
Let's talk about that. Let's talk about that since we on it. Matt Ryan, as the president of the Atlanta Falcons, decided to go and hire a bum ass Kevin Stefanski as their new head coach.
They don't want to win. They want Marlo to be happy every year. They want Marlo to thump his chest about them ragged ass Bucks to be in the playoffs every year. That's what they want. I can't say that too loud. That blonde haired lady in the back. Let me be quiet.
The internet about to get cut off.
Should about turn your water off. Click, click.
Right.
But you got a bum ass. You Matt Ryan, and I will say this: Matt Ryan. I don't know if he's the first ballot Hall of Famer, but
No,
No. Let's not do this. Let's not. We can do too much. He is not no Hall of Famer. He
I just
literally
said
gave up
no.
his seat to Tom Brady for 28-3. That's gonna be on his headstone. If it ain't, I'm gonna etch it in there.
Hey, I
well,
say it
yeah,
at work every time somebody like the Falcons. I'm like, y'all can't say shit. Jay, y'all had been to one. I'd rather not go to one than to lose one like that in my home stadium. What the fuck are you talking about?
Devontae Adams is a bad boy. Oh, the toe drag.
They get it in.
Mhm.
Of course, Devontae Adams got it in. This
It's an ATL fans should boycott the games. Yeah.
listen, I knew the minute Matt Ryan became the president of football operations, it wasn't gonna be no black coach no more. It wasn't
No.
gonna be no black quarterback no more.
And they still not gonna replicate, they still not gonna see no type of success in it.
Well, hell, at least when Dan Reeves was the head coach of the Falcons, he knew what to do with to get some brothers on the team.
I mean,
He had Michael
Atlanta,
Vick. Yeah, Michael Vick and told Vick go do what you do. If this is the way we gonna win game, go do what you do.
mhm.
I just
Matt Ryan don't even strike me as the type, so it kind of is what it is.
only reason Matt Ryan got into the NFL is because he beat Florida State at Boston College. I see it what I see it.
Jesus.
Man, but just Stefanski, you out of all the people,
Stefanski.
Stefanski, this man
Stefanski.
tried to sabotage a whole rookie, like his rookie QB.
Well,
This
that's because that he agreed. I mean, that should tell you everything you need to know about Matt Ryan as a person.
You know what they should do? Atlanta should go ahead, trade for Dylan Gabriel, send Shador to Vegas. So we have us a bridge quarterback till we get our quarterback.
That's probably what's gonna happen. Because Dylan Gabriel is out of Cleveland just as soon as they hire another coach.
I mean, do you really want if you're the Cleveland Browns, do you really want a quarterback that need a high chair to play football?
Oh my god.
mm,
Y'all get mad when I say that. It is one Drew Brees in this world. One.
okay, you want Russell Wilson too.
Yeah.
One Doug Flutie, even though he didn't get a chance. I mean, never got a chance to
Oh,
play. So,
Time out.
oh, here you go.
Crash loaded.
Russell Wilson's greatest contribution to the football fans is his relationship with Sierra.
He
That's it.
has A Super Bowl. What are you? Don't do
Talking
this, Trey.
about
He
Don't be this
also
person.
gave a Super
Trey,
Bowl to that man.
no. Pete Carroll gave a Super Bowl to that man.
I say this all
And
the
then
time.
y'all hired him in Vegas.
uh,
He
uh,
back at the nursing home now, though.
he should have been at the nursing home.
That's why
Yeah.
he should not have been hired. The man was
Hold
83
on, man.
years old.
Hold on. Y'all be talking crazy about Fran. Let me check Fran's stats. I don't think Fran was no tiny top.
Fred was a tiny top. Fred Tarkenton was a tiny top.
Damn.
My wife is such a front runner. She is now cheering for the Rams.
I mean, it
All
is a
right.
rattler on the Rams.
Yeah, listen. It is a reason to cheer for him, especially with the two Seminoles and the Rattler. Yes, but that blonde haired lady. No, he's 6 foot. He's 6 foot, but
Who's
he was
six?
190 pounds.
Who's
He
six?
was 190 pounds, but he played
Who's
in the
six?
60s.
Who's 6 foot?
Fran?
They probably lying.
No, he was 6 foot. That was it.
Okay. Okay.
He
So
wasn't no inch taller.
he was a true 6 foot.
He was a true 6 foot, but he wasn't 100 and he wasn't 200 pounds. So
well, uh,
that was a jerk.
well, Stefanski is now the head coach of the Atlanta Falcons.
Yeah.
Lord Jesus.
And
It's all
Harbaugh going to New York, right?
Mm-hmm.
Harbaugh has agreed to a 5-year, $100 million contract with the New York Giants to be their head coach.
But Joe Shan said, I still got a job. I run this business. He tried to get Joe Shane fired. So they got the same GM. This gonna be fun to watch.
Easy. I
Hey
predict
EA,
the
don't
same.
disrespect Fran like that.
Not a rooster in high heel.
A rooster in high heel. Boy,
Bro, they said Fan was a twerk. Yo! Y'all ruthless in the comments, man.
Oh yeah. Yeah, sometimes I be trying to ignore the comments, but
Y'all are ruthless in the comments.
Fran
here's the
was
problem. Atlanta has all that young talent, and then they hired a coach who's a young talent killer.
Yep.
That's the problem.
boy, they playing defense. Yeah, this is gonna be. Let's see what they do. Let's see what happens.
You know, whatever happens in this game, it's gonna be Caleb Williams' fault.
Oh, absolutely. No, unless they win. If they win, he's not going to get any of the credit for it.
I agree, and he shouldn't.
Oh, man.
The Seahawks is on them. Oh my God, the Seahawks is on a mollywop him.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry.
Can y'all hear that blonde haired lady?
Mm-mm.
Oh, okay. She in the back of the house screaming to the top of her lungs.
You ain't in your tit.
It's too cold for that shit.
Hey man, you know it snowed in the Funiac today.
I know.
What?
A couple of my
It
Seminole
snowed out in Florida?
classmates posted it.
Yeah,
Yes.
it snowed in the Funiac. It snowed. Excuse me for what I'm about to say, but Troy know what I'm talking about. It snowed in Mayrandall. It snowed in the western part. We were supposed to get it over here, but it rained, which I'm a little bit upset about that because I was trying to be off 2 days in a row without burning my time.
Man, it's about to be a rattler in the championship game.
Mm, I hate the Patriots, but we had one to win a Super Bowl with the Patriots a couple years back.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. Look. All of Chicago is mourning. I mean,
What they
I
mourning
can't
for? They
really
wasn't
say
supposed to be here.
Right.
Like this, some of these fans be listen. I'm a Raiders fan. Shut up.
I'm a Jaguar. Absolutely shut up.
y'all already know where I'm at.
Mhm. You can't say shit about nobody on this show. Just based on who we root for.
Y'all,
Yeah,
man.
dog. We gonna have to put you in therapy. You gotta quit killing that man.
Why y'all got to put me? Why I got to be in
I
therapy?
no. If Shad Khan and his son won the fight Buck this year, I was gonna be ready to kill him and shave that mustache.
Oh dear God. You know what? I'm the problem because I be bringing up the wrong topics. Yep, I'm the problem. It's me. Y'all can blame me from now on. Yep, it's me.
It is what it is.
Oh my goodness. So, oh my goodness. So yesterday, I like I said, I went down and we was over at Paul Quinn College. If you ain't never seen the basketball court for Paul Quinn, it is a sight to see. It is worth taking the pictures. It looking at it on the internet does it injustice, but going there to look at the court and be like, yo, this is downtown Dallas from the 1920s is crazy. And of course basketball play was good. It was exciting basketball on both sides, men and women. Um Shout out, like I said, shout out to Paul Quinn for having us there yesterday. And I yo, shout out to meeting Jimmy King. Met a Fab Five Michigan man.
Yeah, I
Like
saw that picture.
for real. Didn't even know who the hell he was. I was just talking to one of the officers. We was talking about Suno's big man, like he's 7 foot tall. And I'm like, he's like, man, I know you looking at him kind of strange. He's like, you don't know who that? I said, who that? He said, that's Fab Five Jimmy King. What? Man, hold on. Let me go talk to this dude right here. That's what I did. I told them, let me go talk to this guy right here. Talk to him for a minute. I asked him, I said, y'all know I was in the 8th grade when you lost that championship game. He's like, yeah. Uh, I was like, y'all know what y'all should have done, right? He said, yeah, get a damn ball to me. I was like, yo, if that ain't the boldest shit I ever heard in my life right there. Cause he
People
was hot.
forget.
He was
People
hot.
forget.
But
Yeah,
he wasn't lying though.
He wasn't
Jimmy
lying.
came as an offensive player. He was not the defensive player that he turned into. That's what he did. That man came in and he was supposed to be the guy. But when you have Chris Webber and
Juwan
Jalen Rose
and Juwan
and
Howard.
Juwan Howard, somebody got to take a step back.
Uh-huh.
So he not wrong.
Oh no, I won't say he was wrong. I never said he was wrong. I just said the giving the ball to Chris Webber at that time was pretty much it wrecked that whole sequence right there because Chris wasn't in his right mind. He had too much shit on his mind at that time.
And remember, them was just sophomores.
Oh yeah. I remember they were just sophomores. But in basketball terms, man, it don't matter if you're a sophomore, a freshman, or a junior, or a senior. Shit, you just know I'll rip what you know what I'm saying. I'll rip what you gotta go do.
Yeah.
You don't need a 3. You just need a 2. 2 would have won you the game.
I'll say this: Chris Webber had the most NBA upside of everybody on that team. Jalen Rose and Jimmy King were the leaders of that team. They were the smartest players on that team, and I'm just going off memory. I could be a little bit wrong, but that's what I'm pretty much sure.
You got Juwan Howard. As a basketball player, you got to have situational awareness.
Yeah.
And at that moment, he did not have the awareness of what the situation was.
No, absolutely.
So
I 100% agree with you. But also,
this was 30 years ago. This was over 30 years ago. But still, you don't put the ball in that boy's hands. He had too much. He had too much going on in that game.
I'm gonna say God rest the dead before I say this. But in that game, Steve Fisher, who I believe, and not believe, his record was unjustly tarnished. But in that game, he should have kept he should have kept a timeout in his pocket. Not having a timeout was crazy. Like, I remember the coach told me, I won't say the name because then you'll know exactly which coach said it. I remember coach told me, sometimes you can't call timeout. They got to figure it out on their own.
Yeah.
And you know what? I'm happy you said that. Watch the women lose 2 PB yesterday, right? And I was sitting there and I was like, why didn't she call a timeout after that second 3? And that's why. She was trying to let them figure it out and they couldn't. It got away from her before she called a timeout.
Yep.
So you also got to know your team. And sometimes we have a couple of dummies and they ain't gonna figure it out. You gonna have to call the timeout.
That's why yeah.
Oh wow, that's something to hear about that.
Hey, I'm about to put y'all down. I gotta go work.
Yeah, I'm about to.
I have been off since Wednesday.
You said I've been off since Wednesday.
Yeah, I've been off. Well, I had to I went to Orlando for all the 12 hours on Thursday, then came back. I have not done nothing. I don't even know where them people laptop at.
I'm about to tell you.
I'm a hoper.
Troy. Steve Fisher not dead.
You not?
No.
Come on now.
He's alive.
I know I be killing people off on accident sometimes, but I thought
You gotta stop doing that. All right, I'm gonna put y'all down. See y'all on Tuesday.
all right.
Right.
No, you're right. You're right. He not like he's still alive. I don't know why I thought he was there for some reason. Did not know.
He ain't say who make you work on MLK holiday. Shit. His job, apparently.
Man, if y'all been through what I've been through, I'd be happy to go to work.
My mama is says she is suffering because she ain't hit the work. She hasn't been back to work in almost a month.
Tiger
Right.
Nation, you right. Yeah, you right. He 80 years old. My bad, y'all. That was my bad. Um, wow. Hey, so I'm trying to figure out because HBO had this marathon of Game of Thrones and the House of Dragons on the last 2 days. So I done
Uh-huh.
watched all of that because I really ain't been able to do much because I can't say it too loud because them people in the back.
You
But
been binge.
but I've been watching this show, right? And I got the same question now. As I get to get to your question in a second, Emmett. I got the same question I got now that I had then. If I got dragons, ain't no war. War is over. If I got dragons, I'm burning everything down. Ain't no war. You say something sideways to me, it's a barbecue chicken for everybody. But again, that's enough of me on that. EA, I'm sorry, Emmett. It's two things. It's two things, right? One, we just got in the conference play, and he's learning his players. So this is all of this is new and fresh, right? So he's learning his players. I'm gonna withhold judgment until the end of the season. As a fan, he beat Grambling, he beat Coach Crary, they beat Southern, they beat UAPB. They 3-1 in conference, right? The only loss is the Bethune Cookman, which quite frankly wasn't a loss that should have happened. However, you get back your big guy, you get back your other guard, you have a full complement of players. My concern is Junior and how he's developing because you are only as good as your weakest player, especially when it comes tournament time. So if Bolden Jr. improves to where he's an asset on the court as opposed as a non-factor, that's going to speak volumes come tournament time. But they got to get the weakest player going. Shirley carried the team until the other pieces got in place, and now you have a full complement of players. And the stretch 3 and 4 positions are very difficult to guard because they can kill mid range, and then you just got a 6'11" dude that's down there just banging. So, as a fan, I'm liking what I'm seeing, but I'm still reserving judgment. As an analyst, it's too early to tell.
Well, let's talk about it. So on the men's side, yesterday you had a close but controversial game down in Lorman with Texas Southern and Alcorn. Texas Southern winning the game 72-71. There was a foul clearly at the end of that, towards it, right before the clock went to all zeros, but there wasn't a foul, but clearly they said it was, and Texas Southern ended up winning the game on free throws. Jack State defeats Prairie View 82-78 in a high-scoring game. Deshaun Ruffin scored his 1,000th point as a Jackson State Tiger. Talking about the leading scorer in the conference. The man ended up with 23, 2 rebounds, and he dished that thing out for 10 assists last night.
Hey man, I need y'all to get some help for Deshaun. And don't get me wrong, if y'all don't do well, it's not going to make me lose no sleep at night. But for the conference and for all the shit that I done talked about, the SWAT basketball, I need y'all to get him some help.
We trying, but you got players that's injured and stuff. So hey, we trying. We trying our hardest. Southern goes into North Louisiana, defeats Grambling 71-53. That was a beatdown. FAMU takes care of Pine Bluff 71-67, and Bethune takes care of Valley 79-63.
Is this a safe space?
Let's go.
Two things. One, Johnny Jones been around the SWAC long enough to get any and every call he wants, so y'all can stop getting upset about that. Two, for the talent that Bethune-Cookman got, even when they were missing Dr. Bradley, this should not be where it's at. They are in this position because they haven't gelled together. The game they lost, who they lose to? What was it? Southern they lost to? The game they lost to Southern.
Yeah.
That was a hot potato. Here, Dr. Bradley, get the ball and win us the game. Right? They got to jail. Now, I'm saying all that knowing that once they jail, on paper, they are the most talented team in the SWAC. I don't like to say nothing about that good about that school in Daytona, but on paper, they are the most talented school in the SWAC. EA, Troy Washington, because I'm gonna like Troy Washington. I'm sorry, Washington. I can't think of his first name. Washington is one of the keys, but even if he's playing inconsistent, the fact that he is a threat at that mid-range from the free throw line extended opens up everything else on the inside for the big and for the three-point shooters. And dear Father God, I thought Curry last year was letting them boys let that thing fly. And Charlie Ward at the beginning of this season had me concerned that them boys wasn't letting that thing fly enough and they wasn't efficient with it. That is no longer a case. They are efficient and they are letting that thing fly. Them scoring 80 points, I almost fell out my seat.
On the women's side, we get to the women's side. Jackson State defeats Prairie View 62-43. Alcorn takes care of Texas Southern. Wow. 61-51. 66-51. That was an upset right there. Southern defeats Grambling 60-43. And then both Florida schools lose respectively to Pine Bluff and Valley yesterday.
So one, Valley is better than what everybody think they are.
On the women's side, yes, they are.
I watched, who did they play? I forget what game that I watched. They are physical, they are fast, and they play defense, and they are everywhere on defense. I was not aware that they were that good. UAPB started out the season beating Memphis. So FAMU was supposed to bring their A game, and they didn't. And the third quarter absolutely got away from them. But UAPB,
Coach Leak done changed some things around at Pine Bluff.
Yeah. I mean, she's on the donation list, right? Because they knocked off Memphis. Clearly, it's some talent there. But the FAMU situation, I like what Coach Precious is doing. Again, I got to see what happens in the next couple games to kind of get a gauge on, where they fit in the conference, because we're still early in conference play. Have we hit 8 games? We ain't even hit 8 games in conference yet.
Oh, so, we just started conference play.
Yeah, so everything's still early.
We're on game number 5 in conference.
Yeah, everything's still early. Once we get around game 8, we start to see where everybody, the cream will rise to the top, and you'll see where everything is.
Tomorrow in women's play, you got Bama State versus A&M on the women's side, and on the men's side, of course, A&M and Bama State. They are both playing in Mobile. On the men's side, you got Prairie View versus Alcorn, Pine Bluff versus Bethune, Valley and FAMU, and Texas Southern versus Jackson State in Jackson.
That Valley game for the women is going to be epic.
This is me tomorrow.
Oh, it's me? Oh, okay. All right, my bad. I think Valley is dealing with some stuff that had nothing really to do with the organization and more to do with that little scandal. And I don't mean to call it little, but I don't want to put it on Valley either. That scandal. I think they kind of dealing with that right now. Alabama A&M. Again, it's early, but I'm looking for them to improve. Bama State, I'm not sure where they are because they lost a lot last year.
Mm-hmm.
But I really want to see where Alabama A&M at.
Well, we shall see. We shall see.
EA. The NCAA don't care about who playing the national championship. They don't even care.
True, they don't even care. They don't even care about the NBA playing tomorrow on National Championship Day.
For real. So,
and it's Martin Luther King Day, so tomorrow. So really,
you know what I'm saying? Like, how dare the? I'm not even gonna get on my whole Ibis thing. I just, you know what? No, I'm not. If you are a Miami fan and you seen your Ibis band trying to be a HBCU and you ain't say nothing negative, don't talk to me. Do not talk to me. Because that was some old unseasoned ceviche if I ever seen it.
I have seen ceviche.
It was bad. It was bad. Like, I am fully aware that everybody that goes to that cul-de-sac school is not from Florida. And they dance like it. I understand. Lord have mercy. I need, again, I'm going to send out my email. I said on Monday, I meant Tuesday, so we can get Coach Thornton on and we can get UAPB women's coach on as well. I talked to their, like, early in the season when they beat Memphis, I talked to their SID. It was just scheduling was hard because they had road trips and all that other stuff, so it's kind of hard. So hopefully I'll be able to get them in. Hey, Tiger Nation, I promise you, if it was up to me, every PWI that played neck, I would pull every band member scholarship every time. I'd be, oh my God, that's me and my daddy's song. Just so you know, God bless the dead. Me and my daddy used to argue about Cameo. And we used to argue about old Cameo versus new Cameo. And he would point to Neck and a couple other songs as old Cameo songs that you can't compete with. And I would talk about Candy and all of that stuff. So, yeah. I don't like it. Like, and I get it is HBCU band direct or HBCU graduates that are now at PWI bands. And so that's what they play. That don't mean I got to like it. And I'm a PWI guy. I just know if Florida State ever played Nick, they're going to get a strongly worded email from me. Strongly worded email.
Well, it's going to be funny to see that happen right there.
Hey, man, that must have been Stephen Gaither that posted that. Hey, man, boy, it's a Rams new day, whoever that is. Hey, so Dr. Kanisha.
That's Stephen Gaither.
Dr. Kanisha said that if FAMU wins a game, she'll put on FAMU gear where the men beat UAPB, and she put on everybody else stuff. Or posted everybody a picture and everybody else stuff. We want our picture too. She don't belong to y'all. She belong to all the HBCU. Man, I forget what it was. I was in undergrad. I think we was playing. What was we playing? We might have been playing Maryland at home. And I think it was Maryland because it was hot as I don't know what that day. And FSU had the audacity to play Candy. Because that was back when Space Age Pimpin' and all of that had came out. And they had the audacity to play Candy. Oh my God. Hey, EA, they won't be wrong. Because I ain't going to name the band. But it was a band that played Jump Around at a game in Florida. And I was offended. I ain't going to say no names. You know who I'm talking about too. Oh, Jesus. But no, I mean, one of the things about being a PWI guy that love FAMU, the game day experiences are different, right? They don't do it no more, but FAMU used to have a beach ball that they used to bounce around the stadium on the student side during games. Well, I went to a Florida State game and somebody broke out a beach ball. And it ended up on the field, so security had to take it. Ooh, Tiger Nation! You know what? I'm trying to be a better Christian, and that should tell you exactly who played it.
See, well, Wisconsin ain't got to worry about playing jump around because if they is in the bowl game, everywhere they go, they'll play that. They will actually have that tuned up and played over the loudspeakers.
I don't. Their game day experience is their game day experience, and I guess for up there it's okay. We in the South we have full game day experiences, and I ain't just talking about HBCUs. Like I went to Florida State. Florida State is a full game day experience. I remember I used to sell, and again, I'm sure the statute of limitations have expired, but I used to sell my student tickets to alumni. Depending on the game, it could be anywhere from $500 a ticket to $1,000 a ticket. When we played Miami at home, oh Jesus! When we played Miami at home, I made so much money. But I remember selling a fan a ticket. And it was like, "Come to my RV. We're gonna have a drink." I don't know these people from nowhere. They don't know me. They could have gave me a roofie, but I took my little hat behind on, had a drink with them people, and went my behind back home. It was like they were trying to get you food and stuff like that. But back then, if you know Tallahassee, where the stadium sits now, a lot of that stuff wasn't there. There used to be condos across the street, and where all the light and stuff is. There used to be condos there. Well, they knocked those condos down and made RV parking there for a long time. And so them people would park on Thursday. They done paid for that whole weekend. Parked on Thursday and be cooking out the whole week. And so you have your friends like, yeah, my dad's RV's over and whatever, come get a plate. So yeah, I'm popping off in between classes to go get me a plate. Eat, sit down, talk about the old days or whatever. But that is an experience that I don't think a lot of people up north have. Because I got, a client who is a Syracuse and Rutgers graduate. we talk about like tailgating all week long and all this, and he look at me crazy. You're talking, Nathan. I was oblivious. I thought I was bigger than the program. Also, when you think South St. Pete is like the biggest thing in the world, like it's a million other people tougher than South St. Pete. So I was oblivious. I was just walking through life, just happy go lucky. $1,000 in my pocket, but happy go lucky. Um, but again, those are the same people that would see you on campus and slip you $100 because they thought I was on the basketball team.
I be like, appreciate it.
EA, there is you'll know who I'm talking about. There is a white frat that when I tell you stayed suspended. So I was at Florida State from 94 to 99. This white frat got suspended in 94, came back in 96, and was suspended again in 99. I don't know about the mounds of powder, but if you know Tallahassee, yeah, no. Mike's Beer Barn used to be on Tennessee Street. They would buy Mike out of kegs and have parties. Have parties. You EA know that's them people.
Pi Kappa Alpha.
Yeah.
Yep, that's it. Pi Kappa Alpha. Hey,
Yep.
I told you I spent my time too at the damn PWI at SFA. I know about bikes. I know about them teaks. I know about ATO.
Them tri-deltas.
And
them tri-deltas almost got me banned.
And surely not to mess with them folks, the order.
Oh yeah, no. It's them and them skull people. Them skull and crossbone people. I don't mess with them. One is a level of old money and it's a level of old racism. I don't play with them. But no, the best thing about it is the best thing about it is that anytime that I felt like I needed something that I was missing, I would just go to work at FAMU and would get everything that I needed. If you didn't go to school, if you went to a PWI and your PWI school wasn't located in the same city with HBCU, you had a bad experience. I said what I said. Because if you ain't, I was at the student union on Wednesdays and then was at FAMU on the set on Fridays.
See, that's the thing. When I was at SFA, the closest HBCU was like 60, 70 miles away. That was either Texas College, Jarvis, or Wiley. Wiley's like over 100 miles in Marshall. So I couldn't now.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's kind of crazy.
But yeah, no, I mean, I won't tell all the stories because Marlo will get mad, but we had some great times. Great times. Funny story. I talked about it on Keith's show tonight. I took bowling 1 and bowling 2 because at Florida State, the bowling alley was the only part of the campus that was allowed to sell beer. So my classes was always on a Thursday.
Yeah.
On Wednesday night was the party night. So I would just roll in the class, still hungover from the night before, and drinking still. And when class was over with, I go out in the union because it was Union Wednesdays. Go out in the union and hang with my PBM brothers, and we just have us a great old time. Again, I had way too much fun when I was in college. I do not recommend this for anybody that's young. Go get your degree. Nobody should spend 5 years in college fooling around. EA.
So what we gonna talk about on Tuesday?
Good, because EA almost got me in trouble. Um, uh, man, we gonna have to talk about this basketball. I'm gonna try and get one of the coaches on. I don't know who yet. I will see how my email pops off tomorrow. I'll try and get one of the coaches on. We're definitely gonna talk about basketball, track, because a lot of the track scores we kind of missed on, and I'm trying not to um, just ignore spring sports because there's a lot of spring sports that's worth talking about. We're gonna talk about some bowling because bowling scores posted, and we're gonna have to talk about this football game. Hopefully the Ibis don't win, so I ain't crashing out.
Boy, them Ivers win, boy, you gonna be on super crash out mode tomorrow.
Just listen. If them Ibis win, be prepared for it to be Norval fault. It will be Mike Norval fault. Before I go, I'm gonna tell you this. Right. So where Tallahassee State College or whatever they call them TCC now is right next door used to be a place called, I think it's still there. There used to be an apartment complex called Eagle View. I swear to God. No, never ran in pin relays. Eagle View used to have Jacksonville. Everybody was in cliques. Jacksonville, Jacksonville, Miami, and then Tampa Bay area. And when I tell you, there was not a collection, or that was how I'm gonna say this. That was the most beautiful collection of black women I had ever seen in my life. And they all went to FAMU, Florida State. There was yeah. Yeah, no, my track career ended in junior college. When the height of my career, I was 6 foot, 155 pounds, and I wasn't getting any taller. Uh, yeah. So we're not gonna do that, EA, because we've already made. Listen, I think Dawn, we got like probably the most fashion forward group of coaches in the SWAC,
We sure do.
and like I make the
You
joke
know
that
they
like
gonna wear that because Cedric gonna get down on you, bro.
for real, I'm not finna get into all of that, and I heard he can fight, so I got my own problems at home. I don't need to add no more.
But yeah, we'll get on to it. We got Tuesday, we got strike season, and again, I need to make a new thumbnail for Doc Speaks. If you can help me out with that, Troy.
Yeah, hit me up tomorrow because
All right.
they moved my doctor's appointment to Tuesday, so hit me up tomorrow.
Okay. Yeah, she married. Her original name was Brown. It's Thornton now.
Yeah, she real married.
She
Yeah.
married.
And again, we have heard through the grapevine that her husband got hands, and we don't want no smoke.
But yeah, we'll be back on this thing. I'll be back on here on Wednesday. We'll be back together. The whole game be back together Tuesday night. Oh yeah, I got a doctor's appointment Tuesday afternoon. So
We all got to take care of ourselves.
it's my physical. So see what they say. See how much bad mouth my doctor gonna give me. But that's all right, though. I'm good. I'm Gucci. Other than that, we'll be back on this thing this week. You'll see us this week. Danny is doing the EHL, all not CHL, All-Star game here in is in Allen. So she went to Fan Fest. She does the game tomorrow. We did the game yesterday for at Paul Quinn. So yeah, we've been busy. We've been busy covering the sports. I'll be at the East West Shrine game next week here in Frisco. So I'll be covering that. I think we got a couple of Florida State players that were selected in this game. So I see what I can do. I could do on that end. And other than that, we about this thing. Y'all be blessed, be safe, hug your loved ones, or love on your loved ones. Crash out on your kids and beat them out the penitentiary. Man, I ain't working 2 jobs. Shoot, I just got 1 job. This is fun for me. But y'all have a good holiday. Happy Martin Luther King Day tomorrow. And we'll see y'all on Tuesday on strike season. Peace.
All right, y'all have a good one.